Our first question is from Kalyan Krishnamurthy, CEO of Flipkart. Kalyan, where are you? Could you just raise your hand? Yeah. There you are. Yeah, go ahead, Kalyan.
Honorable Minister, sir, firstly, congratulations on the election results recently. It's wonderful to see the results.
Kalyan, can I request you to hold the mic up a bit when you talk?
Yes. Yeah. Honorable Minister, sir, this is Kalyan from Flipkart. Firstly, congratulations on the election results recently. It's wonderful news. Sir, like you said, in the last 2 to 3 years, the amount of value generated in the technology startup space in India, it's disproportionate. It's among the highest in the world. And I think this is just the beginning. I think the next 2 to 3 years probably repeats the last 2 to 3 years. When we go through this kind of a disruptive journey, how should we think about things differently? What is the feedback for us? What are your expectations from us as we go through this kind of a unprecedented journey?
I would like to say, startup, the initial phase is the phase when there's a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, lots and lots of innovative ideas, working like the way we worked at IIT Kanpur Labs. That kind of stuff is there in the initial phase. As company grows, if I have understood your question well, as company grows, things change. The expectations of investors changes. The expectations of customers changes. All those things change. I would say when the disruption is happening, the way companies are growing, the way you grow, time to adjust yourselves, adjust all of us to the realities which we need to face as we grow. Because you have seen some of the recent events in the startup world. There will be IPOs, there will be expectations from investors, there will be friction between the thought process of the founder and the thought process of the investors. Be prepared for that, prepare yourselves well, and make sure that that transition happens smoothly.
All right, I'm told that our next question comes from Aman Gupta of Boat Lifestyle. Aman, there you are. Go ahead, Aman.
Good evening, Honorable Minister. My question is, while India has banned many notorious Chinese apps, there are large Chinese smartphone and wearable device companies in India who are tracking user behavior and health. How do we control the flow of data happening through hardware to these Chinese companies?
Excellent question. For entire hardware ecosystem, we have developed a trusted source regime. That regime is today applicable for the telecom sector. As we go forward, we can look at other use cases, other applications, other sectors of it. There has to be proper evidence of what we are saying because this is a global world. Whatever we do is challenged in the world forums, and everywhere we have to be sure that what we are doing would stand the scrutiny, the technical scrutiny of the way the economy is today. So if we have proper evidence, if we have a proper good case, then we can include other sectors also.
Thank you.
All right, I'm told that our next question comes from Bhavna Suresh, CEO of 10 Club. Bhavna, can we have your question?
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, sir. I run a venture called 10 Club. We're 15 months old, so we definitely belong to the high energy, early stage of any lifestyle. My question is around, as India, we have a 5 trillion economy dream. I truly believe we are all going to contribute in some way or the other towards that. So my question is from potentially young founders like me. Our biggest problem is talent, right? It's talent. It is about finding high quality talent and retaining them in India. So from a policy lens, what's being done for the short-term goals of that, and what about the long-term? And I'd like to add one more twist to it, especially after I've come into this room. I mean, I see the gender ratio quite evidently. So to that policy, I think, is there anything being done to even balance that?
Cheat sheets. So thank you for asking that question. I'll give you the exact numbers. See, the talent crunch is real. And we thought that instead of taking this challenge unilaterally, why don't we take it with the industry? So we partnered, government and NASSCOM partnered, and last, I guess, October, we launched the Future Skills Program. And in this Future Skills Program, we focused on 10 different emerging technologies. And we initially took a target of reskilling about 4.5 lakh, 450,000 professionals. And the response has been superb. 700,000 professionals have actually registered for it. Almost 120,000 have already got reskilled. And we believe that this template can really help us solve the talent gap because it's real-time tuned with what the market needs. So as we complete the first phase, we hope to take it up on a much bigger scale. Diversity, I think in the future skills, I guess it is almost 45%, let me not be very inaccurate. It's almost 45% women professionals who have joined that. So that will probably change in the next startup event, the course will be different.
All right, thank you for your questions. Thank you, Mr. Vaishnaw.